What's up, guys? DucksCast here. This is my new little image. It was AI generated of a duck doing a podcast because we are starting a podcast and this is the first one. So I'm going to cover 4 topics right now. It might take 10, it might take 20 minutes. We'll see. And I'm going to cut them all down and post them after I post a live. And so we'll have 5 videos for this page, which would be amazing. Just so you guys know the topics we're covering, we're going to cover the Hawkatalk girl launches a meme coin and everyone loses their money. We're going to be talking about who Joe Biden's pardoned in his leaving the White House. We're going to talk about the drama between the transgender court cases. And to end it off, we're going to have a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 6 talk. Those are the stories we're covering in today's episode of DuckCast. And I got to say, this is our first episode. This is something new. This is something different. I'm a person that's been covering gaming stuff. I usually rant about stuff during gaming. So I really don't have this live-to-live interaction, how we're doing it. This is new. I may stumble some words. I may get some information wrong. But I'm going to try my best to get through it, and we'll get better with time. So try to support me and like, subscribe, and here we go. So, let's start off with, boom. The Hawkatalk girl launches a meme coin. And everyone loses their money, and people want her thrown in jail. Now, if you guys don't know, the Hawkatalk girl is this girl that's become pretty famous and pretty rich by being in someone else's video saying, yeah, spit on that thing when they're talking about lovemaking. Now, that's one heck of a way to get famous, right? But she's done a lot of stuff like donate to animal shelters. She's started her own podcast, and now her own meme coin. So the Hockey Top developers made over $2 million in 10 minutes. 96 of supplies held by one person. Stay away from celebrity coins. Yeah, I agree with that. So here it is live. Let's hear it.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
So yeah, I think we can have voices on here. We're still testing out the thing. She said her coin's live. And down here, the update authority of tokens is holding a large portion of the total supplies. Please be cautious and verify security details carefully. This means there's only a few people that are holding onto the coin. And once it gets big, if they all just want to pull out and pull that rug, they get all the money. And so by putting that in, here's a guy. I'm down around 20,000 right now on the Hawkatalk token. I really hope that Haley, which is the Hawkatalk girl, can provide us with some roadmaps, updates, or something. I, for one, am completely shocked and surprised by the way it's turned out. Please send help. And it's gone. Well, I mean, what do you guys expect? Meme coins do this. There has been thousands upon thousands of celebrities that put it on meme coin, they boost it up, and they rug pull. A rug pull is when they put out a coin, it goes really, really high, and then they pull it out when it's high, and they take all the money, and it drops down, and everyone loses their money. It's happened tons and tons of times, and, well, excuse me, I'm a little sick. It's going to happen here. It was obvious. Now, my question is her 15 minutes of fame finally over? Because, I mean, like I said, she got famous off of literally saying she spits on that thing. And then her 15 minutes came and went, but then she kept being famous. You kept seeing her podcast. You kept seeing her at baseball events. And she started her own podcast, which has a lot of famous people on it. Is this going to be a thing that finally ends her 15 minutes of fame? I don't know if it's strong enough to do it, but ripping off your fans is not a way to stay relevant. And this is going to leave a lot of people sour. And as the thing says, people want her thrown in jail. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this story, because that's a crazy one. Moving on, let's talk about something a bit more serious in 1 second. I'm sorry I don't do this live, but the weather in Florida has been changing. I'm a bit sick. I'm going to cut this out for the mini videos, but sorry I had to do it live. Working on stuff, being sick's part of it. But let's move on to the next story. Story number 2. So did you guys hear the news about Joe Biden? So he lost to Trump, which you may or may not like. I personally did vote for Trump, and I personally am a Trump supporter. I'm glad he won. We made history by having Trump won and being the only other president since Grover Cleveland that has become president, lost, and then became president again. And it made his legacy even bigger. If they come in and do all the stuff they say and have success in the wars and bring America back together, what a legacy. What a man. His cabinet's looking amazing. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the crazy stuff Joe Biden's doing when he's leaving. Not only did he send another billion to Ukraine, but Joe Biden is pardoning his son. Now, if we have a family member and they're in hard times and we're president, we could pardon him. As a father, I would do it too. I understand that. But the problem is, Joe Biden a million times said he will not pardon his son. He believes in the laws and what the judges say. But Hunter was about to go to jail for gun charges and tax evasion frauds. And he was going to go to jail and he was going to get charged for it. So Joe Biden had to pardon him. But here's the thing. His pardon goes from 2016 all the way until the end of this year. And the things a lot of people aren't seeing, that a lot of radio people as to are seeing, is that this isn't just a pardon for Hunter Biden. It's also for Joe Biden. Because everything, and this proves it because this pardon in the Hunter Biden laptop story was true. He was with underage girls. He was doing tons of drugs. And past all that stuff, they were money laundering money from foreign countries with his dad, who is the big guy in these laptop stories. So Joe Biden and Hunter Biden, and I'm sure a lot of the people in his family, were laundering millions upon millions upon millions of dollars from other countries. And they're also doing it with the Ukraine right in front of our faces. This is treason. Not only is this treason, they should both be in jail for this. It's crazy that they're going to get away with this because of this pardon. And they can't arrest these people, but I just want Trump to come in and to prove all this stuff was real so it goes down in record that they did this stuff. And there's also talks of Joe Biden pardoning a lot of people that are doing bad things, such as Anthony Fauci. Fauci lied about a lot of stuff about COVID. He lied about face masks helping people during COVID. And Trump wants to put these people in jail. A lot of people in the cabinets want these people arrested and charged for what they did. And we'll see who else Joe Biden pardons. But this is just the beginning, him pardoning his son. There's no telling who else he's going to pardon and who else he's going to save from jail time. And regardless if we can get him in jail or not, I just want the record to be straight. I want all this stuff to come out. I want it to be looked at and proven that these guys are criminals and that go on their record, regardless if they can go to jail because of the pardon. I want them to go on record for it. Excuse me, I'm a little sick. To end this, I want to say with the Trump stuff, he's talking about releasing the JFK files if America really did set up and assassinate their own president, which they almost did with Trump. And he's just talking about releasing all that, which I hope he does. He's talking about releasing the Epstein files to see all the pedophiles that are in Hollywood and who went to the island to be with the minors. He's talking about releasing the Diddy files to see all the people that were also again with minors. What a shocker. A lot of people in the White House and in Congress and in stuff like that are pedophiles that mess with young kids. What a shocker. I mean, for God's sake, Nancy Pelosi, for gosh sakes, is one of the highest paid people in crypto business who always sells and buys at the perfect right time for some reason. You know why? It's because she's inside trading, which is against the law, and she should be in jail as well. So we'll see who he pardons, but this Hunter Biden stuff just proves the laptop was real, which we all knew, and everything he said and did, plus Joe Biden, was true. And it's very messed up. These people will not go to jail for it, but I hope when Trump comes in, they at least get accounted for it. All right. Again, if you guys made it this far in the podcast, I'm sorry I'm sick. I want to get these stories out. We're halfway through. Thank you so much for watching. This is a new thing for me. It's exciting to do this. I like doing this. I may have got a couple things wrong in what I said. I'm trying to read the stuff as we do it, but I'm really feeling this new podcast. I'm really feeling it. It's really cool. I'm trying to learn how to like get it on there and do it at the same time. Can be difficult, but let's move on to our next story. Let me go and blow my nose one more time because I don't want to have these chops be sniffing. I'm sorry you have to deal with it. It sucks, but I want these to be live and uncut. Okay, let's move on to the next story. There is a big controversy going on right now at the Supreme Court. Okay, the Supreme Court is having a historic gender care assignment debate, you could say, of whether or not minors, people under 18, should get gender reaffirming surgery. I might miss some of these words. It's very new stuff because over the last 10 years, this stuff has went up so much. Like, there wasn't such thing as transgenders. We just call them transvestites. You're really either gay, bi, or straight. There's only male or females. But now, there's a lot of crazy people out in the world, and they have a lot of different pronouns and things they call each other. And basically, they're having a law that bans gender-affirming care for minors. And what that means is, if you're under the age of 18, you cannot get the surgery done. What's going on is we're having crazy people out there that are saying, my son's 7 and he identifies as a girl, so I want to have surgery for him to get his junk chopped off and him be in hormones and start growing boobs and he can become a girl. Or, my daughter's a boy. She's only 5, but she identifies as a boy. We want to get her on hormones so she can start growing out a beard when she gets teenager status. And we want her to be called Matt instead of Rachel. And to be honest, this is child abuse. These people are abusing their kids to get them to fit in some narrative, to get them to just be seen. It might even be for popularity. A kid doesn't know who they are. They're going through all these stages. You're growing up. Now, when you become an adult and you want to go, I'm transgender, I want to call off my junk, you do you, man. You do you. You're an adult. You can say what you want. But when you're a kid, especially around 13 or 14, you're going through puberty. You don't know who you are yet. You're either a male or a female. That's not a thing you can choose. You're growing into your body, and you're growing into the person you're going to be. This is not up for debate, in my opinion. This shouldn't even be a thing. It should be banned in every single state. And luckily, Trump is going to do something about this. And it goes to another thing, girls' sports. Trump said he's going to ban any biological male out of girls' sports. It took decades for women to have their own sports. Decades for them to have their own sports. And now, a guy can come in, and he can still have his junk. He can still have a penis and everything. And he can come in and go, I identify as Rachel. I want to be on the girls' team. And then go and compete against girls and to blow them out. No matter what anyone says, guys are biologically stronger than women. They're going to beat them at stuff like, swimming, lifting weights, soccer, football, all this stuff. They're going to be stronger at basketball than them. So for them to come in and to take all the awards away from women, it's a shame. It's a shame on you for doing that, dude. You're over here, a grown-ass man, wrestling and beating up on little girls. You're a pervert. You want to go into girls' bathrooms? You want to go in girls' locker rooms and watch them change? No, you're a pervert, okay? You're mentally ill, and this stuff needs to be banned. That's the damn honest truth. I'm so glad Trump won so we can get rid of this woke transgender garbage, okay? It's okay if you want to be gay. It's okay if you want to be bi. Hell, if you want to go dress up as a girl in your own time and even get gender-deferring surgery as long as you're over 18, bro, go for it. Possibly keep me out of it. Don't shove it in my face. Don't put it in the White House. I would like it not in my movies and all this other stuff as well. And most importantly, keep it out of female sports and stay the hell away from kids. None of this drag queen story time. None of this crap. And I'm not exactly sure what the courts are going to rule on this. But they had some mother come in and say that their 2-year-old son or daughter says they want a sex change. As someone that has 2 kids and that has family that has multiple kids that are right around that age, these kids don't know what they are at 2 years old or 3 years old or 4-year-olds, okay? A little boy would say he's Superman, will say he's a tiger. My kids sometimes dress up as furries with tails and act like they're cats, okay? These kids are having fun. And for you to ruin a kid's life by cutting off their private parts and giving them hormone blockers, when they get older, and the majority of them do, they will fully regret it and they can't go back. They can't go back from this stuff. So banning this garbage away from minors and just letting adults that want to go do that crazy stuff happen, then go for it. But you got to stay with those kids. Okay, that's parent abuse, and parents belong in jail. You think if a parent leaves a gun out and a kid shoots someone with it, they'd be like, oh, no, they're a full adult, the kid should be charged. No, the parents are going directly to jail. It's the same with the transgender, but it's different now. Nowadays, you go, oh, you want to accept that your kid wants to be a girl instead of a boy, and they're going to be called Brenda? You're going to go to jail now for that because you won't accept it. It's ass backwards, and I'm so happy Trump won so we can get back on track and away from all this woke garbage nonsense because it's just embarrassing to the human race. Hope we can get past all this garbage, and a few years from now, 10 years from now, we can laugh at how silly people were to believe in this nonsense. So I'd like to end this on a better note, on a more funner note, because this oh my God, the drama with the hockey talk girl, oh my God, Hunter Biden, oh my God, transgender stuff, it's getting serious. So let's end it on a better note. Do you guys recognize this trailer? Because it's the 1-year anniversary. What is this?
Lucia,
You guys know what it is.
do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
This is the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer that premiered on December 4th. It's December 4th right now when I record this video. So it has been out for 1 full year. And it's funny because when this first got revealed, I said, oh, that's awesome. I can't wait to see the next trailer. There's no way it's going to take a year for them to put out the next part. And then a year went by. No information about the trailer. There's not a single leak of an image or anything. This is the most hyped game for 2025. I just hope it doesn't get delayed. I hope it comes out on time. I spent almost $2,000, if you count some games and some side stuff. PS5 Pro, a disc drive, a few games with it, a 4K TV of 144 hertz. I'm Grand Theft Auto 6 ready, and I want to play this game. I'm excited for this game, but I'm just nervous. It's been a year. Will the trailer come out in a few days? A few weeks? Will it come out this month? It's been a year later. I think it's about time for trailer number 2. And will we get an update? I have no clue, but I'm ready to see the trailer part 2. And I'm ready to see another release date. It says coming 2025, and they've been saying they're still on track. But if we're waiting until next year to get trailer 2, I don't know how track they really are. But I'm really hoping it does come out. Maybe October next year. I'm going to be really sad if it gets delayed to 2026. But I would just love a trailer. And it also say coming 2025. I love a release date, but I doubt they're going to do that. But that'd be really awesome, man. Because literally, I have videos on my other page, which is a Duck's Opinion, of where I went to the midnight launch of Grand Theft Auto 5 for Xbox 360. That was like 11 years ago. By the time this comes out, it'll be like 12 years of waiting for the next game installment. That has to be breaking some records. Because when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, we got San Andreas and Vice City, which were spin-offs of that game, within like maybe a year or 2 of each other. And when Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, we had like the Ballad of Gay Tony, the Lost in the Dam DLC, all of it a couple of years. We have all this amazing stuff. Then Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, and we had 12 years of Grand Theft Auto Online and buy these shark cards. And online was fun, and I can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 6 Online. But after a year or 2, it got boring of shark cards and getting blown up by 12-year-olds, and the mission structure sucked to waiting in a lobby all day. And then you finally get a game, you die a couple times, the person quits, you're right back to the lobby. It was really annoying and boring. I haven't played it in years. It might be better And then they dropped Red Dead 2, which was one of the best games in the world. But if you look at Red Dead 2, those are the foundations of how good Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be. And Red Dead 2 is getting pretty old at this point, and it's still amazing. So Grand Theft Auto is going to be on that next level. It's going to be mind-blowing, but can it come out? Can we get a new trailer? It has been a year, and not a single word was spoken. And I hope they say something soon. Heck, I even hope by the time this video is out, we have the trailer too. We might, probably won't, but it would be nice. Well, that's it. I have, in my mind at least, made it through my first ever podcast on our new channel, DucksCast. If anyone watched all the way, thank you so much. If you watched parts of it, it's all linked in the description. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. The more likes I get, the more views I get, the more subscribers I get, the more I want to do this, and I would love to blow this up. My gaming channel has been around for 14, 13 years. I've been on YouTube for 15, and it's died down. I want to start something fresh, something new that doesn't have gaming. You can go to that channel and see gaming stuff, but this is me, my personality, my opinions on all the hot topics, and I want to keep it that way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully we'll have some new podcasts coming soon. Let me know in the comments below if you like it. Subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later. Stay positive, stay amazing. You rock. Have a good weekend.